matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Missouri's offense comes on the field to open this game. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Looking for some space. It's Jones. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Nebraska's offense gets their first crack now. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him while he gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference. Now here he goes. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning. But they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Throws it in. It's Jones. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
He's got the 1st down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I don't know if that... in coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him. An easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Now they're running on the toss. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A huge step. Score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Davis. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator going with the screen, and the timing could not have been any better. Quarterback senses the blitz, kind of baits that linebacker, floats it over top of him, and gave that running back plenty of room to pick up a nice gain.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Here he goes. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Davis. Quick catch over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Ives. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still give pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught at the 30, still running. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Lets it go quickly. Oh, caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Jones. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Mizzou!
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Huskers will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss it to the back, running left. Now here he goes. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Davis. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it rip. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's how you close a half off as an offense. Leaning on the run game. You get into the end zone, and now you've got a chance to take the lead before the half. You talk about potentially ending this half on a high note.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. To the air, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Cross play to the outside. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was in.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Missouri. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains. And
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. He's in the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Grab, heel the sticks. It's Johnson. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Missouri now in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field.
Touchdown, Mizzou. This offense really clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back. Field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Breaks into the clear. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Ives. And he's brought down there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Ball handed to the running back. He finds some space. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Huskers are in the red zone. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Now the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? It's Jones. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Kirk up with some over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Davis. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Now here's the toss play. Look out, room to run here. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Chewing clock with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Jones. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to it?
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the energy really building, Medford. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. With the catch, it's Hunter. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Davis. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Missouri. They are pouring it on now.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback spikes the ball. He stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
3rd down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's going to take off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down after that previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
2nd down play coming up. He keeps it. QB draw. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
No gain on the play. Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.